In this week's Food for Thought, we're heading to a family-run Vietnamese restaurant, putting food safety and passion for putting out a proper product that's made from scratch. And the drinks, yeah, they're gonna make you want to dance and give you a reason to want to hug one of your loved ones, that's for sure. And we're also heading to a food truck with 2 inspection reports. And when we showed up, we didn't even know if we were at the right place. Here's what's que rico and what's que asco in this week's Food for Thought. Let's go. Surprise the staff at Tea Garden at 1100 South Jackson Road in McAllen. They earned a perfect score on their August 29th McAllen Health Inspection Report, making them this week's top performer.
I feel very proud, of course, but I think above all, it makes me glad that we've kind of gained another way for people to recognize that like this is a very good spot, like obviously try us out, and that they should have confidence behind where they're eating.
Van Tran owns Tea Garden with her parents who, let's say, love what they do, and the motivations are deeply personal.
We opened 3 years ago, me, my mom, and my father. And at that time, my dad actually had a stroke.
Oh, wow.
One day after opening our very first location. So then we shut down because of statewide lockdown.
Yeah.
And so it gave me a really big sense of responsibility that like we want to serve really good quality stuff.
Being a top performer is a responsibility, and it's recognition for cleanliness. But just check out the food. It's picture perfect. And the drinks, well, they'll get you moving.
It's a little personal experience for everybody.
You gotta shake it, and these are some top performer moves. That's que rico, but it's que asco time. And the Food Patrol is heading to El Taco Moloco at 3217 South Alamo Road in Edinburgh. We got 2 Hidalgo County Health Inspection reports with significant issues. On August 15th, the small space had big violations, 41. Off-temperature foods, no hand washing was done, no gloves were used. They had fly problems. Every surface needed to be cleaned, including the ceiling and equipment. The inspector noted, quote, "Unit found very filthy and were not allowed to renew their permit." They were re-inspected on August 26. 17 violations were found, with the inspector noting, quote, "Do not renew permit, will be treated as a new business." We showed up on September 19th to see if the corrections had been made to reopen, only to find the truck closed and potential violations. Bugs crawling at the service window, used rags on surfaces, the grill covered in debris and cigarette butts. We called the owner on the report, Carlos Perez, who said he was opening in a few hours but was at his other job, and the health department allowed him to reopen on the 26th or something like that. Because the truck was closed, we couldn't see if the permit was posted. He said that he'd send a picture of it later, but as of this report, he has yet to provide any proof that the county gave him the all clear to reopen. Carlos definitely has the Food Patrol's number because we left 1, 2, 3, and a 4th card. 4 cards because that's food for thought. Que rico, que asco. And congratulations again to Tea Garden, and saying hi to Van's parents who are right now in Vietnam watching this. And yeah, it's 10 o'clock in the morning over there. Hey, reminder, you're part of the Food Patrol. If you see something que asco or gross, you know what to do. Take a picture, take a video, send it on over to your local health department. And you can send it on over to me at investigates@kveo.com. So a message to all the restaurants out there, the Food Patrol is always watching.